7-Star Bricks, welcome back to another review. Today we have another Reobrix set from our friends at LesDIY. A big thank you to LesDIY for this set for review. I'll put a link in the description down below. If you can use my link, it'll help the channel out. This is set number 66014, 2,296 pieces, Windmills Town. Check this thing out. I've got it on my little spinner so I don't have to pick it up. Oh, pretty nice. Got a little windmill going on here. The tower, a little attached house there, some landscape. Let's check it out. We've also got the light set for this. So this is, if I can do this one-handed, this has got all the pieces in here to light this thing up, and we've downloaded the instructions for that. Let's take a look at what's in this box. I wish Lego would do their sides of their boxes like this instead of putting those stupid push-in tabs that make you rip the side of the box. This is a way better way to do that. Oh, it's got mini boxes inside. All right, so we got 2 mini boxes in there. I guess I need to open these up to see what's inside. Boy, these are jam-packed in there. I'm gonna go ahead and suggest to Reobrix, LesDIY, what I suggest to Lego and everybody else. Maybe put these in some cardboard sleeves because they get kind of crumpled in there when you stuff all the bags on them. Very nice. Take a look at that. So the bags are branded with Reobrix, and then they are nicely numbered on here so you can easily tell bag 2, bag 1, bag 3. That's super nice. And then we got a sheet of stickers, which is inside the instructions. I like when they do that so they don't get crumpled. And then we've got the instructions themselves. Very nice. I kind of like the way they do this. They make everything that you've already put on gray, and only the parts that you need to put on are colored. That makes it much easier to keep track of what you're doing sometimes. Very nice. Take a look at that. That's so cool. All right, let's build this thing and see what it's about. Oh, and we've got the list of parts on the back of this one too. That's cool. All right, let's talk about this step here. So this is step 204, 205, and then step 206. So they want you to do 14 of these, right? And then put that around this. That is a little overly enthusiastic. 14 of these do not physically fit in there. The most I could get was 12. So I've got 2 extra pieces going on because you cannot physically fit 14. I don't know if they test built this or what, but 14 of those definitely do not fit there. These will just start falling off. You can't get them close enough together. All right, so I just want to address something while I'm building this, but look at the jankiness going on here on this roof. Now this is what it's supposed to look like. So very sort of smooth, gradual decline from the top. This is kind of what it ends up looking like. And the reason is that we start out using 4 of the little round 1-stud bits with that little graspy hand at the end to space this out. And then for every other layer, we use 2 of these studs, and you're supposed to just manually adjust the amount of this hand sticking out to make these smooth. So now I'm going to have to go back and adjust that, and that is a massive, massive pain in the ass. It should be, if we're going to start off with 4 of these, the next layer should be 3, and then 2, and then 1, so that we make a smooth. I shouldn't have to guess how far to pull this hand out of the end of 2 of these for the rest of the layers. That's kind of ridiculous. So points off for that. That's not good design. Look at that beautiful night sky. It's being lit up from below. Check that out. This set does come with a light kit from LesDIY. Oh, that's pretty cool looking. So you've got a little spotlight here lighting up the windmill tower. You've got some lights underneath these funky plants. Got a little lantern beside the door. And you got some lights in the trees, more plants on the back. And then on the final side, we've got some little light up mushrooms. It makes a very cool display. With the lights back on, you can kind of see where these are coming from, the little LEDs buried under plants. Buried under the little yellow things here. Got one on the bottom of that lantern there. I really like the mushrooms, that's really cool. And you got a little spotlight effect coming on there. And there's a little spotlight over here too. Pretty cool. Unfortunately, to turn the lights on and off, it's a bit of a task. So you have to pull the roof off the one side. And you can see everything's jammed in there. You can stick this up on the top. I haven't done that yet. Oops. Cutting the power. Now you kind of have to fish all of this out. And then there's an on-off switch just on this battery pack. And God help you if the batteries die and you need to change them. There. A bit of an ordeal just to turn the lights on and off. All right, so let's go over this thing bit by bit here. I like how they've done the frame on the outside in black. And the landscape kind of goes over the frame a little bit. That's kind of cool. I do like the landscaping on this. I think that's pretty cool. It looks really nice. The windmill, I don't know if you could tell, this sticker keeps wanting to peel off. That's not great. And this kind of doesn't turn great. There we go. It kind of hits every once in a while. I do like the way the roofs look. There is a lot of stickers on this set though. That's a creative use of a white snake piece for smoke coming out of the chimney. That is really cool. The little house is pretty cool looking. There obviously is no interior. It's where the battery pack is meant to go. There is nothing in there except space for that. You've got this little railing porch thing outside of the house. You've got this tree back here. Sort of an autumnal kind of tree. And then the back side of the milling. I'm assuming medieval they would be using the windmill for milling. Pretty nifty looking, but there are some problems with this set. Getting these things to stay here, you can see this one's already falling over. They just don't want to stay up. There's kind of a lot of weight on them and it tends to pull them off the studs underneath them. The rest of it isn't too bad. The tower itself is the main problem with this set. So as you can see, if you look closely, there are not a lot of these Lego brick pieces type of bricks in here. There is a lot of fiddly little 1 and 2 stud things put together everywhere to give it this kind of homemade stone look. And the issue with that is the construction is very fiddly, and putting this together requires a lot of time and patience. It's structurally okay. Don't grab it by the tower and you should be fine. It's just a little patience trying when you're putting all of these little pieces on here. You can see this creative use of a Lego minifigure leg here. The main issue with the tower is the roof. Do you see how smooth that roof looks on the box? And over here, and over here, and on the front of the box. This is kind of the best I could get it to come out looking like. It is super, super fiddly. It is almost impossible to get the number of things in here that they say you should be able to get in here. And it is quite impossible to get them to line up correctly. And putting this together is a major, major trial in patience. And I had to do it 3 times because I was following the instructions and then I saw that I maybe hadn't done it right, so I pulled it all apart and redid it. But I had done it right, it just doesn't come out looking like they say it does, and then it fell off my shelf a couple of feet and I had to redo the entire thing again. And it just, yeah, it's a major trial and patience. And I would try to push this in, but it's going to knock other pieces off because that's what keeps happening. Everything sort of doesn't fit in here the way it should. And I could never get it to look like it did on the box. It looks more like it's starting to crumble and that it needs a roof job badly. And the the tree on the back, the way that it is built, it is very top heavy. And so you've only got like 4 studs down here and it keeps wanting to tip over. So if you build this, make sure to never touch the tree because it just wants to fall off of the base here. So always pick this up by the edges if you're going to move it. It does not want to stay on there very well. And then this porch kind of misaligns every once in a while. It's only held on by a couple of studs back here. So don't press down on the front of the porch. Yeah, it looks cool. The lights make it look really cool in a darkened room. It's just the roof is super fiddly on that tower. And this is just a personal pet peeve when you use 1,000 bricks to do what you could have done with like 100. But other than that, it's a pretty cool set. All right, we're going to do a bit of a foreign movie here because I've filmed and recorded this part 3 times and it doesn't seem to be working for me. Yes, my beard looks fine. Thank you. This set is approximately 20 euros or 22 US dollars. There are some fiddly bits on this set. However, for the current price of this set, I would suggest that you pick one up just because it's over 2,000 bricks for 20 euros or approximately 22 US dollars. That is a fantastic value for these bricks if you wanted to use them in a mock or something else. This set isn't terrible. It's just not fantastic because of that roof design and some of the stickers and the fiddly tree. However, you're probably going to stick this on a shelf as a display piece. If it's in a dark room, this would make a fantastic display piece. And the price kind of makes it a steal right now. At the normal price of 150 euros, I might pass on this set just due to it not really being super great set as far as the fiddly roof and all of that goes. But for a cheaper price than that, though, you can't really go wrong with this set. It's pretty cool looking. Alright guys, that's all I've got for you today. Once again, my name is Jay. This is 7-Star Bricks. Go ahead and give us a like and subscribe if you don't mind. Leave a comment down below. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. Consider becoming a member. We have a lot of membership exclusive videos right now and more are coming. Or you could give us a super thanks. Thank you again to LesDIY for sending this set out for review. And I've got nothing further for you. I'll see you here in the next video.